Greetings, children of the screen. Your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here, and as promised, as part of my 100 subscriber celebration that is ongoing, I'm going to be sharing some of my hopefully humorously pathetic art with you. Again, guys, I am not a professional artist, as you will clearly see, but feel free to rip into, critique, or roast the art in any way you see fit. Believe me, there's no one who is a bigger critic of this work than I am. A lot of these were just taken from sketches I did, kind of like having fun drawing things I wanted to draw because I was bored, and some of them are attached to kind of like loose fanficky ideas that I had. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. These are mostly the superhero characters that I was able to scrounge up. So starting off here, we have my watercolors. There's two of them, both of Batman characters. First we have the Joker, and then oh my god, the Two-Face side of Two-Face isn't too bad, but man, that other side is like a bad German impressionistic impression. Here we have me hiding the fact that I can't draw hands or feet, or sometimes have trouble with lower bodies. Batman's great for that with the big billowing cape. Here you can see me dealing with my problem of not being able to draw things symmetrically. And these are just kind of some fun Batman armors. This Mr. Freeze was from the same idea. It was called Legend of the Bat, which was a story that was supposed to take place about 1,000 years after the Batman Beyond continuity. And the only villains to survive would be like the immortal ones. So we have Mr. Freeze and a couple of different variations. Clayface here is kind of coming in and out of his Batman form. And the great thing about Clayface, again, is if you have trouble with symmetry or something, he's a very fluid character. You can draw him kind of any way you want. After that, we have my, oh man, this next one coming up. Holy crap. My totally 90s Scarecrow, who is actually Batman's sidekick, using the Scarecrow toxin to fight bad guys. After that, we have this like really sad, pathetic Riddler imposter character that I was going to be using, but as you see, I didn't get very far. I just discarded that. Holy moly. This is Two-Face. Clearly not the same Two-Face. He's actually a computer hacker in the new Gotham of the future and has like a inborn twin. The first villain of the story arc was going to be this bomber who's basically going after the same characters or the same organizations Batman is. He's a domestic terrorist, mirrors Batman. And then Scar is kind of my Joker analog for those stories. Kind of the villain that the whole crime world fears. These next few, this one's The Question, and these next few are part of a Plastic Man story that I kind of have still working on called Flexible Morals. Here's the Creeper, and he's kind of the same, but a little more Marilyn Manson influence, but I went ahead and gave him pants, because I was like, why not? Okay, and here's us trying to, me trying to play with like how I would use Plastic Man's flexibility. Here's like from where I was trying out different costume iterations. This is the worst one, but the only one I inked, so it's the one that made it in here. And then this next one is actually my favorite of the Plastic Man, and it says, Plastic Man don't give no fuck, and that kind of encapsulates the beginnings of my Plastic Man character. Oh my god. I think this is Bullseye. Let's talk about the 90s. Holy crap, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Still very 90s, but the Ghost Rider's not that. I mean, it's not good art, but it's not a big leap from the traditional Ghost Rider. And these last couple were from a story arc I had an idea for called Punisher Punishment Platoon, where he was kind of at the end of his life, and he stumbled across this research facility. It's kind of a future story. He stumbles across a research facility full of old like heroes and villains, and puts together pretty much a revenge platoon, which consists of like him, Slapstick, Night Thrasher, Daredevil, and a few other characters. Again, think it would have been kind of fun, but anyway, guys, that is my superhero art. Thank you very much for checking this out. I hope it gave you a good laugh, and as I said, feel free to roast it or rip it however you feel, it deserves. You're not going to hurt my feelings, and have fun with it if you will. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope y'all have a good one. Nerd Scum, out.